Good evening, everybody. We're coming on about a minute early here. We're going to do a little sound check here real quick. Last couple of games, we've had some issues with one of the microphones where it sounds fine coming through our headsets, but one of them comes across to you guys real soft. So I want to do a little sound check myself here real quick, and then we will be back for a look at both teams here tonight, as we got a good one. Second and third place teams in the OK White going at it here. Northview and Byron Center. Right now the girls game is still going on. 1:41 left in that. Byron Center all over Northview. Byron Center, a very good team, state-rated ball club, so that was expected. But we're going to be monkeying around with some sound here, talk a little bit, and get it dialed in, and then we'll be back with the pregame show for you. So, Rye, I'll just have you while I'm listening to my phone, just kind of describe the girls' game or the crowd or whatever you need to do.
Sounds good. Hey, Mike, happy to be here. Got a great seat in the front row to see an awesome game tonight between Byron Center and Northview. The season is winding down. Teams want to be playing their best headed into the tournament. There's a couple important games left. Crowd looks a little bit light, but I suspect there'll be a bunch pouring in here at the end of the girls' game. Right now it's 66-25. Byron Center is up. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. It's out of bounds on Byron. Will stay with Northview. Northview have it out underneath. Inbounds to Hannah Gillette. Drives to the lane, puts it up. Just short. Rebound Byron Center. Northview still playing hard. Pass up the floor. Byron Center, stolen pass by Northview. Headed down the floor. Hannah Gillette looks out. Wrapping up, we got 40 seconds left. There's a three from Stoy, a little off. Byron Center with a rebound. Good pass up and a layup for two. Northview's coming up the floor now. Hannah Gillette's got the ball. We've got about 20 seconds left in this one. Looks like we got some more people piling in here. That's a good sign. Rebound Byron Center. Got 10 seconds left. And that's a wrap. Northview drops one to Byron Center, 68-25. I'm getting the thumbs up here, so I think our sound check is passing the test.
All right, I think we're good to go there. My producer in the truck tonight was out with the girls, so had to do my own sound check here. But I want to make sure we got the sound right, and you're coming in loud and clear. You're not soft. So we'll be right back with the pregame show here, right after a couple commercials from our sponsors. Welcome to the broadcast of Northview Wildcat Athletics. It's the pregame show brought to you by Tool Construction, Frames Unlimited, LVC Financial, Jirash Heating and Cooling. Also brought to you by New Beginnings Restaurant, Team IT. It's time now for the Northview Wildcat pregame show. We will be live on air in just a moment, where we'll take a look at scouting reports from both teams, coaches' interviews, and much more. Glad you could join us. We'll be right back after some messages from our gracious sponsors. For all your home improvement services, check out Northview grads Greg and Darcy Tool at toolconstruction.com or their Tool Construction Facebook page. You can call them at 616-443-2284. Greg is a licensed and insured builder and has owned the business for 15 years. Call them today for a free estimate. LVC Financial. Call former Northview grad Ryan Vanderswart and his team at LVZ Financial at 616-394-4994 for all your financial planning needs. LVZ has a hometown atmosphere with the horsepower of a larger firm. Call Ryan for his 25 years of experience or his team today for all your financial planning needs at 616-394-4994. And thank you for your support of Northview Athletics. Good evening, high school basketball fans, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of Northview Wildcat Basketball. We're coming to you live from Northview High School in Grand Rapids, Michigan for this OK White matchup between the 15-4 state-rated Northview Wildcats and the 15-5 Bulldogs of Byron Center. Championship week. Only 2 games left in the regular season, and a champion will be crowned in 3 days. Possibly tonight if the Bulldogs can win here at Northview and the Grand Rapids Christian Eagles can win tonight against last place Lowell. Hello everyone, I'm Mike Diebold along with my guest analyst tonight, former player of mine Ryan Rimpolsky off that Final Four team 33 years ago or so. We welcome you all to the pregame show. 2 good teams going at it here tonight, 2nd and 3rd place in the league going at it. These 2 teams in the OK White trying to stay in the hunt for at least a share of the title. Welcome back to the broadcast, Ryan. Have you seen Northview play yet? And if you have, what are your thoughts?
I've seen him play a couple games, Mike. I saw him play at Aquinas College. I think it was the Warren Lincoln team.
Okay, yep.
And that was a really intense game. Brady really played well. They're carrying a lot of things over from the past couple of years. They're playing hard. They got some really good talent. I would like to see Northview get on a little bit of a roll here. This is the time of year where you want to be playing your best. They've dropped a couple the past couple weeks, but all it takes is one big game to get you back on track, and they're looking to get some positive momentum headed into that postseason.
Yeah, they're still trying to fit that mixture of the big 3 quality, kind of Division I basketball players at the next level. They come after that. It's two freshmen and 2 sophomores who haven't played a lot of minutes in the bright lights, and they're just still trying to get that mixed together, especially offensively, even so defensively, but still trying to get that to mesh. And we'll see what happens here in this ball game tonight. Northview riding a 10-game win streak versus the Bulldogs, but the Dogs keep getting closer and closer to a win. They should have another good one for you here at Northview tonight. Been saying that a lot this year. Tough schedule this year for the Cats, as every year lately. We'll see how this plays out. Championship week, followed by districts the following week. March Madness in late February this year. Have to make it to a district final to get to March. March 1st is the district final here. And that's when March Madness will really begin. But if you can't get to that district final, you don't even get to March Madness. So it's kind of February Madness championship week here now. When we come back, we'll take a look at scouting reports for both teams, and we will break it down for you. Ryan Rimpolsky, Mike Diebold on the call for you this evening. We'll be right back. Garage Heating and Cooling. Call them at 616-647-0084 for all your heating and cooling needs. They are located just off West River Drive in Comstock Park. Ryan and Dave Jarash have owned this local company for over 40 years. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs. So let's take a look at these Byron Center Bulldogs. They're 3rd place coming into the Wildcat Den, having won 9 in a row and 13 of their last 15 games. So Byron Center playing really well right now. They came into the season as a team who was predicted to challenge for the OK White title. And if it wasn't for an upset loss to Greenville earlier in the year, they'd be tied with the Cats 1 game out. Instead, they find themselves 2 games out with 2 to play. Grand Rapids Christian, the leader, has their last 2 games at home, one of them tonight versus last place Lowell, so they're looking to clinch at least a share of the title tonight. Forest Hill Central still lurks out there for their last game, and again, it's at Grand Rapids Christian, so Northview could get a share of the title with a little help from our friends from Forest Hill Central, and then Northview taking care of business here tonight, and then again Friday, their last game of the regular season here at home, senior night, and that will be, Greenville much improved. It's not the Greenville of old, a much improved Greenville team. 2 losses already in the conference. This makes this game a must-win for the Bulldogs and the Cats, so they'll all but be eliminated from the conference title with 3 losses. Northview has won the last 10 contests between these 2 schools. Bulldogs are amongst one of the tallest team Northview faces this year, 6'9", 6'6", 6'5", come off the bench with some 6'4", 6'5". Byron Center is coming in here hot on that big win streak. Byron Center also has beaten Rockford this year at Byron Center by 5 earlier in the season. Byron Center plays good defense, holding teams to 46 points per game, much like Northview. Should be another low-scoring defensive battle between these 2 teams. Last game was low-scoring as Northview won at Byron Center, 39-37. So with Northview on a 10-game win streak versus Byron Center, and Byron Center on a 9-game win streak this year, one of those streaks has got to end here tonight. Byron Center 15-5, 9-3 in the league, 3rd place, 2 games out of 1st. They average 58 points on offense, give up 46 on defense for a plus 12 scoring differential. Joe Rodriguez is the head coach at Byron Center in his 5th year already there. Bulldogs are led by number 15, junior 6'9" center Cam Carroll, 3-year varsity player, a double-double machine, scores, rebounds, got some length inside to block shots, and a very good free throw shooter. Last game against Northview, he had 19 points. And then number 10, junior guard Isaac Lee, 2nd-year varsity player. He did not score last time against Northview, and he averages about 8 to 10 points per game. Number 22, senior Ben Hegel, a 6'5", leaper, rebounder, can score, had 7 points last game versus Northview. And then senior point guard Connor Ferguson runs the show for Byron Center. He only had 2 points last game against Northview. And then number 33, senior forward J.J. Brock, a junior, 6'5", another big, good physical player, great dunker. Only scored 2 points last game versus Northview. Contributors off the bench will be Trey Sluter, a senior, and Tyler Waite, a senior, and Cassius Bont, who came off the bench to score 5 points, was their 3rd leading scorer the last time these 2 teams played. Again, should be another low-scoring game. Both teams emphasize defense and play it very well. Byron Center with its size, Northview with its quickness. Northview, I think, will try to make this an open court transition game off their defense, make the bigs of Byron Center run the floor. So the size and rebounding and interior defense of Byron Center versus the speed and quickness of Northview in the open court in transition. We'll see which area gets the upper hand in this ball game tonight. Last game versus Northview, Cam Carroll had 17 points, was the only person in double figures. Northview was led by Cam Ryans, 19 points. E.J. Ryans added 11. Brady Swartz had 7. Brady's game well below what he normally puts up. He's averaging about 17 per game. Both teams shot in the low 30 percentile from the field. Kind of an ugly offensive game last time. Northview did hit 4 threes versus the Bulldogs 1, but the Cats got beat up in points in the paint. They got outscored 30-12 points in the paint last time these 2 teams played. Low-scoring battles the last few years. Both teams play good D. Both offenses can struggle at time. When we'll come back, we'll take a look at the Northview Wildcats. Trains Unlimited with many locations. The nearest on Plainfield. Northview grad Kyle Zimdar and longtime Northview supporter Bill Zimdar will provide you with the quality work for all your picture framing needs. Check out their website at framesunlimited.com or call their Grand Rapids North store on Plainfield at 616-364-9529. Frames Unlimited. Let's take a look at these Northview Wildcats under fifth-year head coach David Channa. Northview 15-4, 8-2 in the league, second place. They average 60 points per game, give up 47 a game. So both these teams, offensively and defensively, within a couple points of each other. Cats are led by their sophomore Cam Ryans, 20 points per game, 7 rebounds per game. Brady Swartz, a 6'5" junior, second in scoring, right behind Cam with 19 points per game, right behind him in rebounding with 6 points per game. He's 6'5", still growing, probably more like 6'6" right now. I think he's going to grow 2, 3, possibly more inches. Kind of bothering his knees right now. He's going through those growth plates, can be painful. 6'3" senior point guard E.J. Ryans, 14 points per game. He's a Western Michigan Division I commit. And then a couple of underclassmen will start. Jack Van Proyen, a 6'3" sophomore. He's off the football team, a linebacker, tight end type player, a big physical athletic player for Northview. And then 6'3" freshman forward center / Izzy Hatibu, and he's very athletic. He had a career high 9 points earlier in the year versus Lowell. And then they come off the bench with a freshman, Anthony Willis, and then a junior, Jake Johnson, comes in as for one of the bigs. Usually Anthony comes in, will play point guard, maybe get E.J. Ryans off the ball once in a while. Cats play 2 freshmen and 2 sophomores in their top 6 guys. E.J. Ryans is the only senior in the first 9 guys that come in for Northview. Last game versus East Grand Rapids, Northview won 67-56. They were led by Brady Swartz's 30 points and 8 rebounds, nearly a double-double. He was 13 of 16 from the free throw line, a nice 81%, and he was 3 of 6 from behind the arc, 50%. E.J. Ryans added 16 points. Cam Ryans had 15. Good balanced scoring for the Cats in double figures there, 3 of them, as they average. East was led by Tommy Kavanaugh's 18 points. Henry Prenz, the second leading scorer for East with 13 points. Northview only had 8 turnovers in that game against East Grand Rapids. When we come back, we'll talk about other good games in the area tonight. Take a look at teams in the OK White, who they're playing, conference standings, and we'll talk a little bit more, some keys to this ball game here. Ryan Rimpolsky, Mike Diebold on the call. No Coach Channa interview today. We'll save that for Friday. We'll be right back. For all your heating and cooling needs, call Jarash Heating and Cooling at 616-647-0084. Dave and Ryan Jarash have owned this local business for 40 years. Give Jarash Heating a call today at 616-647-0084. Thank you, sponsors of Northview Athletics, The Score Restaurant, Mike Marsman, Treadstone Mortgage, Ken Jansen of Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, Brandy Block of Green Ridge Realty, Lake Michigan Credit Union, Cutting Edge Builders, Tool Construction, Quality Express Care Center, Lindy Tanis of Tanis Home GR, Legend Signs, Flo's Pizza, Jones Construction, Christian Koff Fundraising, Shannon Swartz of Pure Point Mortgage, Woodland Airstream, Straight Line Fence, Real Food Cafe, AIC Insurance Services, All Flow Plumbing, Applebee's, Golf Cars Plus, Design One Salon and Spa, Discount Home Improvement, Keller Williams, LaFontaine Ford of Grand Rapids. Thank you for your sponsorship. Some other games in the OK White tonight. Last place Lowell is at Grand Rapids Christian. Grand Rapids Christian trying to wrap up a share of the OK, at least a share of the OK White title. They win their last 2 ball games. They play Forest Hill Central on Friday. They will claim it outright. Number 4, Forest Hill Central, is at number 5, Greenville. And then 6th place, Forest Hills Northern is tied for last place, East Grand Rapids. Had a good games in the area tonight. Not too many of them, actually. Just kind of number 3 in the OK Green. Zeeland West is at number 4, Muskegon Mona Shores. Let's take a look at the OK White standings. Grand Rapids Christian 11-1 in first place. Northview 10-2 in second place, 1 game out. Third place Byron Center at 9-3, 2 games out. Fourth is Forest Hill Central. They're 7-5. Fifth place Greenville 6-6. Sixth place Forest Hills Northern 3-8. And Easton Lowell tied at 1-11 at the bottom of the OK White Conference. Like to take some time to give some shout outs here. Appreciate people listening in as they get on our Northview Wildcats broadcast page and say that they're listening in, or sometimes I'll see it on my Twitter feed. But shout out to Todd Johnston, listens in quite often. Rick Slater, Tom Doc Doyle, my wife Tammy usually listens in. Steve Massey, a former teammate of mine, listening in from Livonia, Michigan. Tim Paulcheski, all the way from North Charleston, South Carolina. Sarah and Noah DeLongpre from Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Sarah, in about 5 hours, it's going to be a birthday girl. Happy birthday, Sarah. As well as her grandmother has the same birthday. Jody Hamilton listening in. Happy birthday to you also. And her son Scott also listens in quite often. Jerry Phillips from Naples, Florida listens in. Nancy Hoffman, Dwight Anderson also down in Naples listening in. Travis and Kyle Zimdar I know listen in. Andy Evers, Andy Korakowski, former player of mine, listens in. Kevin Scudre, Kara Marsman, Tim Cruisinga, Andy and Laura Vanderwerf I know listen in. Mike Marsman, Tom and Sue Kinney all the way from Pennsylvania listen in. Quite often make trips here to see Coach Channa. Shannon Saronin listens in. Jason, Kate, and Andrew Shy, Joe Norat, Mike and Kathy Dode, Monty Guyton, Mike Lindauer, Tori Hess, the Kompuska family listens in, and the Felix family. Do you have anybody listening in tonight there, Ryan?
Yeah, I think our neighbors, Jay and Nicole Spencer, might be listening in.
All right.
My wife might be listening in. My daughter, when she gets out of work, she might give a listen.
All right. So we're about ready to get things started here. We're going to turn things over to the public address announcer, Nick Smith, for the national anthem and starting lineups for this ball game. We'll turn things over to Nick Smith.
We are grateful to have a great group with us. Please help us welcome them to Northview High School. Tonight is only made possible by your commitment to high school. Come on now. We appreciate your efforts and they deserve our respect. Thank you for appreciating our time. And at this time, we ask that everyone able, please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Fans, now it's time to meet tonight's starting lineups. First, with our visitors from Byron Center. Senior number 1, Connor Ferguson. Junior number 10, Isaac Lee. Junior number 15, Cam Carroll. Senior number 21, Trey Sluder. And senior number 22, Ben Heaton. Head coach of the Bulldogs is Coach Joe Rodriguez. Let's hear it for your 2024 Northview Wildcats starting lineup.
The lights are shut off here at Northview.
Sophomore number 0, Cam Ryan. Another sophomore number 2, Jack Van Bryan.
And we're about ready to get things going here for Northview. Cam Ryans, Jack Van Proyen, Brady Swartz, E.J. Ryans, and Izzy Hatibu. Connor Ferguson, Isaac Lee, Cam Carroll, Trey Sluder, and Ben Hegel for the Bulldogs. Two good defensive basketball teams going to go at it. Probably a low-scoring game. Points going to be hard to come by. And Northview wins the tap, and E.J. Ryans comes away with it for the Cats. Northview going left to right on your internet dial here in their white uniforms. Almost a steal by Ferguson. It is a steal by Ferguson and Byron Center. Turnover Wildcats. Byron Center comes back the other way. Hegel a miss. Tough shot, a little bit of contact, no call. Northview comes away with the rebound. Van Proyen, right side, Cam Ryans. Man defense being deployed by Byron Center. Top of the key, Van Proyen gets it over E.J. Ryans, right wing. Baseline drive all the way to the basket. Floater gets it to go. E.J. Ryans gets first 2 points for Northview, the senior. And Northview draws first blood, 2-0 Cats. Nice baseline floater right there, Ryan.
That was a tough shot. Anytime you come across the baseline with no backboard, just a little floater, that's a tough shot. EJ made it look easy.
Carroll from 15 feet, a little bit of a fadeaway on the left elbow, couldn't get it to go, a little short. The rebound gets tied up, and it's going to go underneath to Byron Center. They'll have a blob out of bounds, their own basket. Byron Center basketball as they run their out of bounds play. They get it way back up top to Carroll. Ferguson, left side, Isaac Lee, 3-ball on the way, short from the left baseline. E.J. Ryans in the open court with the rebound. All the way to the basket, can't get it to go, comes up a little short, and Sluder with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Ferguson dribble driving on E.J. Ryans. E.J. cuts him off, they kick it back out. Hegel has the basketball, he's working on Van Proyen, gets all the way to the basket with a little moving pick. Coach is wondering what was that. Hegel with the 2. Northview shot up, no good. And around, Bulldogs come away with it. Isaac Lee has it for the Bulldogs. Gets it over right side. Deep three on the way. Nothing but net. Trey Sluter knocks down a three. Quick 5 points right there from Byron Center, and they lead it 5-2. 5:55 left in the first quarter. Swartz gets in the lane all the way to the basket. A lot of contact. Gets the whistle. Brady will be going to the free throw line to shoot two, where he is a good 75% free throw shooter. A little bit of scoring early on in this one. A couple open jumpers that they knocked down from both teams. Swartz to the free throw line. Best free throw shooter on Northview's team. Gets the first one to go. Knocks down both free throws. Does Swartz. Bulldogs have the basketball. Isaac Lee will bring it up this time. They'll have different people. Ferguson, Lee, have different people bring it up. Lee gets all the way to the basket. Doesn't draw a rim with it. Too hard off the backboard. And there's E.J. Ryans with the rebound. Ball stolen again by Ferguson. His second steal of the game. Gets it off. Almost thought it was going to be a dunk. We're going to get a bucket and an and one right there by Trey Sluter. He went up, looked like he was going to dunk the ball, looked like there's a little contact, gets the foul called, the ball goes in, and he'll go to the free throw line looking for the and one. Couple steals by Ferguson, Connor Ferguson, their point guard, getting some easy looks for Byron Center going the other way. Sluter with 6 points already. It's triple to what he scored last time these two played. He only had 2 points last time at Byron Center. 8-4. Byron Center. Ball's almost knocked away from Swartz. He'll have to go in the backcourt to get it. He retrieves it, comes back, hands it off to E.J. Ryans. Northview will set their offense up. Cats find themselves down 4 early in this ball game. Against this man defense by Byron Center. Northview having trouble getting some even touches, swinging the ball. Now they get a couple touches on it. Swartz has it. Van Proyen top of the key to give it to Cam Ryans, who hadn't touched the ball much. Hatibu. A lot of touches for Northview. See if they can break him down after a long possession here. Cam Ryans has it right wing. There might have been an emphasis on getting some more touches on shot selection for the Cats, because this has been a long possession. They've got plenty of touches swinging it side to side. Brady Swartz gets in the lane now. We're going to get a foul. Going to get a hold on Sluter of Byron Center, holding Brady Swartz. It's going to be the second foul, team foul for Byron Center. First foul on Trey Sluter. Hatibu gets the inbound on the out-of-bounds play. Van Proyen looked like he was going to launch a three, decides better of it, gives it up to Cam Ryans. They're going to spread things out, Northview, set up their offense. Almost a walk by Hatibu. Swartz has it left wing. Pick and roll Van Proyen. Van Proyen with the slip screen, goes to the basket, pass by Swartz, shot is blocked by Carroll. And it's going to stay right here Northview's way as it was knocked out. Carroll got that block for Byron Center, couldn't come away with the basketball, and it goes out of bounds. So Northview will have an underneath their own basket.
Byron Center's playing really disciplined defense. They're staying home on Northview's big three scores.
EJ's got to throw it way back to his brother Cam, back to the timeline. 3:45 left in the first quarter. Got a 4-point lead by the visiting Byron Center Bulldogs here. Second, third place teams going at it. Ball's thrown away. Swartz too high for Van Proyen, who was rolling to the basket. If he made a little better pass, Van Proyen might have had a layup right there.
It's 3 quick turnovers by the Cats, Mike.
Got to take care of the basketball. Value those points are hard to come by. Got to get every possession you can. Isaac Lee gets into the lane again. Left-hand finish. He can't get it. Carroll almost cleans up the rebound, but Cats come away with it. E.J. Ryans in the open court. All the way to the basket, gets it to go. E.J. Ryans has got 4 points, leading scorer for Northview. Leads cut to 2. LU pass looking for Lee from about half court. Hits the rim. He was going to go up high and just lay it in, but it hit the rim, goes out of bounds. So turnover right there by Byron Center. I don't know if you call that a turnover or a shot if it hits the rim.
I almost recorded it as a 3 attempt, but I think it was a pass.
Yeah, almost from half court. That was a deep pass. They're going for the alley-oop. Wasn't going to dunk it. He was just going to go up high and lay it in, but it hit the rim and goes out of bounds. EJ, 3-ball on the way. Left baseline, no good. Van Proyen up high with Carroll. And, we're going to get a foul. Reaching, I believe, on Hatibu. Reaching in. Now they're going to call it on
Van Proyen.
Van Proyen. Yep. I don't know. He's the one that they both came down with the basketball together, but Van Proyen's going to pick up the foul, and that's his second foul. So entering the ball game for Northview quickly, who comes in for the first big, it would be Jake Johnson, the junior here at Northview, who's been kind of quiet in the last 3 weeks or so. Early in the year, he was an offensive rebounding machine. Really got a lot of juice for Northview, but kind of quiet in the recent struggles for Northview. Not getting a lot out of their substitutes that are coming in. Isaac Lee gets in the lane. Again, this time he's going to stop and pop it from 10 feet. Won't go. E.J. Ryans with the rebound. Passes up to Brady Swartz. Brady gets in the lane. Spin dribble. Tough fadeaway jumper. Baseline. Hatibu's coming away with the rebound, though. Carroll blocks his shot. There's Jake Johnson with that extra possession that he's so good at getting. He gets it to Cam, and Cam's going to go to the free throw line. Nice job by Jake Johnson getting an extra possession for Northview. Cam gets fouled. He'll be going to the free throw line to shoot twos. He was in the act of shooting.
You can see Byron Center is contesting everything. Open shots are really tough to come by. They're really keying in on Brady. Everything is really tough for the Cats right now. Nice job by number 20, Jake Johnson, keeping that ball alive so Cam could get another shot. And
Cam Carroll is kind of sagging off quite a bit. He's guarding that basket. He's rim protecting, so nothing easy's going in. As Cam Ryans misses his first free throw. Been struggling a little bit as of late at the free throw line. What was kind of a higher 70% free throw shooter first half of the season, he's down to 66% from the line now. Misses both free throws, does Cam. 8-6 ball game. Bulldogs have a 2-point lead and the basketball. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Glad you could join us. Mike Diebold, Ryan Rampolsky on the call this evening. Left-handed floater is up by Bont, the sophomore. Couldn't get it to go as he just entered the basketball game. Northview will have it. Swartz gets his ball turned over, double team. He went behind the back and it got stolen. Away comes Byron Center with it. Just into the game, Keen Hinkle is now running the show for Byron Center. Jake Johnson kind of denying, wanted to go after the steal, got a little arm in the process, going to foul way away from the basket. It's going to be the third team foul on Northview. Both teams with 3 team fouls with 1:33 left in this first quarter. Ferguson has it for Byron Center. He's being checked by Cam Ryans. Inside they get it to Hegel. Shot up, in and out. Can't get it to go. Put it up too hard. Dodged the bullet there, Northview did, as Hegel had an easy look at a basket and couldn't get it to go. Cam Ryans gets in the lane. A lot of contact. Going to get a late call. The Byron Center bench, credit them to making them change his mind on that call. All kinds of contact. They're going to call an offensive foul on Cam Ryans. And Coach Channon not happy.
They were going at it up and down the floor, Mike. Ferguson was being really physical, grabbing his arm. Cam had a little bit of too much of a discard there, and they called him for it.
Timeout is called. I believe that timeout was called by Northview coach Chan, as he had to get out and talk to the officials a little bit. And officials nodding their head. He's back in the huddle as the visiting team, Bulldogs, come in here. And I got a 2-point lead with 1:14 left in the first quarter. It looks like we have a sports jersey night theme here for this student section at Northview. Everyone's got their individual different kind of jerseys on from all different kinds of sports. Probably, what, 3/4 full gymnasium. Byron Center will have the basketball. J.J. Brock inbounds it to Ferguson. Bont also in the ball game, as well as Hinkle. All the way to the basket. Ferguson can't get it to go, but there to clean it up is Ben Hegel. He's got 4 points. 4-point lead by Byron Center. Anthony Willis newly into the ball game for the Wildcats. The freshman, 7th man for the Cats. E.J. Ryans has the basketball, top of the key to Cam. Cam dribble drives, gets in the lane, pops from 8 feet short, no good. Cam gets an offensive rebound, put back, and it goes in. He gets his first 2. Coach Channon thinking he got bumped on that shot. Could have been.
Great job by Cam following a shot and hitting the second one.
22 seconds left in this quarter. Ferguson has it. He's got double team now. We're going to get a cheap foul called the other way. Northview getting a little frustrated with the calls. Cam Ryans, that's going to be his second foul. So Van Proyen and Cam Ryans each with 2 fouls. 2 starters for Northview in the first quarter with 2 fouls.
Byron's Cam Carl also has 2. He's their big man, so that's equally noteworthy. He's been sitting the last 3 minutes. It's made a big difference.
Cam Carroll with 2 also for the Bulldogs. He's their leading scorer. Ferguson to the free throw line as Northview now over the limit. Ferguson back irons it, can't get the free throw to go. Izzy Atibu comes in for Northview, replacing Jake Johnson. Coming out of the game for Byron Center, Ben Hegel, as J.J. Brock gets back into the ball game. Cassius Bont also. Right there, missed free throw. I was writing what happened right there. Did you happen to see?
Yeah, I think Brock got called for reaching over the back, trying to get that offensive board.
Okay, missed free throw by Ferguson. Brock with the foul over the back. Calling it kind of tight here. Just recently. E.J. Ryans will have the basketball. Northview down 2. We got 12 seconds left in the quarter. High pick and roll. Cam Ryans now gets the ball. He's going to drive in the lane, 15-footer right at the free throw line. Shoots it, can't get it. Hatibu offensive rebound, couldn't get the shot off quick enough to get the shot up, and that's going to do it after 1. Byron Center leads it 10-8. We'll be right back.
Right now, selling those. Once again, fans, be sure to purchase the 50/50 tickets. We will draw towards the end.
Thank you, sponsors of Northview Athletic Broadcasts. Tool Construction, Greg and Darcy Tool. Frames Unlimited, Kyle Zimdar. LVZ Financial, Ryan Vanderswart. Jarash Heating and Cooling, Ryan Jarash. New Beginnings Restaurant, Cody Kakos. Team IT, Sam and Brady. Thanks for your support. Well, as we thought, a hard-fought defensive battle, lower scoring. It looks like it's going to be high 30s, low 40s again, on pace for that. Your thoughts for that first quarter there, Ryan?
Yeah, I really think it's a lot of what we thought. Both teams are long and athletic. Every shot's contested. I think it's really important for Northview to set the offensive and defensive tempo. To do that, you got to play from ahead. Right now we're down 2. It's going to be harder for Northview to set that tempo if we're chasing Byron the whole game. So look for Northview to get out in the open floor off missed shots and turnovers. Try to get some easy shots. Get your offense going.
Couple streaks on the line here. Northview, a 10-game win streak going way back against Byron Center. Have not lost to them in many years. And Byron Center on a 9-game win streak in this season right here. They've won 13 of their last 15 games. So Byron Center playing well right now. Northview historically has handled them the last 10 games. We got a 2-point deficit. Northview has the basketball. Brady Swartz gets a look from 3. Finally, nothing but net. Assist E.J. Ryans. Brady Swartz from deep, which he shoots it from, nothing but net. Cats take a 1-point lead. J.J. Brock drives baseline, steps out of bounds. Turnover for Byron Center. A little too much dribbling by J.J. right there. As he's going baseline, trying to get to the basket, stepped out of bounds. E.J. Ryans will walk it across the timeline. 7:20 left in the first half. Northview's finally taken the lead over Byron Center by 1 after the Brady Swartz 3 ball from deep. Northview swings it around. Hatibu, top of the key. Left side, E.J. Ryans. Willis, top of the key, Cam. A lot of touches, not a little much penetration. Now Brady's going to penetrate. Hatibu over to E.J. Jay looking to score a little bit more in this game. Goes all the way to the basket, scores it. E.J. Ryans, I like seeing him being more active in the scoring and breaking people down off the dribble, not just passing it, taking it to the hoop. Cats up 3, biggest lead of the game. Shot is no good by Sluter, off the side of the board almost. Brady Swartz going the other way. He's in the open court, 4 feet from the basket. Fadeaway jumper, can't get it to go. Cam rebounds, almost the offensive rebound, but stepped out of bounds. Brady almost got that to go, hit every inch of the rim, but bounded out.
You can see when the Cats get the rebound, they're looking to go up the floor quickly.
They push, and they're good in the open floor, especially Cam and EJ, even Brady, because Brady will accelerate, and all of a sudden he'll slam it home, and you're like, where's that coming from? 3 ball on the way by Byron Center is good. Knocked down, Keen Hinkle. That's the second 3 ball made by Byron Center. Northview has 1. And we got a tie ball game, 13-13. Swartz has it left wing. Hatibu looking inside, gets it to Cam, 4 feet from the basket where he's so tough. Nice entry pass by Hatibu. Nice post up by Cam. Cam spin dribble, gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
It's good execution on offense there. They patiently waited till Cam got in the block. He had a defender that was a little bit smaller, had a size advantage. They dump it in. Doesn't make the shot, but he gets 2 free throws.
Cam 0 for 2 at the line in this ball game. Gets that one to go. Cats back in front, 14-13, 5:59 left in the first half. And this important, trying to stay alive in the OK White is Northview. In and out, Cam, 1 of 4 now at the free throw line. Offensive rebound. Brady Swartz with that put back on the missed free throw. Offensive rebound put back by Brady. He's got 7. There's a steal by Hatibu. Turnover by Byron Center. Hatibu goes up strong and the nice finish through contact. And Izzy Hatibu, the freshman, with his first 2 points. Cats' biggest lead of the ball game by 5, 18-13, 5:30 left in the first half. Isaac Lee way away from the basket, high pick and roll, got a double pick on each side he can use. Gets it over, 3 ball long on the way. Tough shot right there by Bont, the sophomore. Cam Ryans comes away with the rebound. Not sure that was a good shot, quality shot Coach Rodriguez wanted. Cam goes coast to coast, thought he got fouled, misses, goes rattles in and out, and then goes back off him. It'll be Byron Center ball. A little over 5 minutes left in this first half. Come on back to the Frames Unlimited halftime report. Thank you, Kyle Zimdar, for your sponsorship, Frames Unlimited. And right after the MHSAA message, we'll recap this first half for you. Right after the MHSAA message. Bulldogs have it to bring it out wide. Hinkle gets in the lane, floater from the left hand, gets it to go, scores it, and he's fouled. Keen Hinkle with 5 points. The junior did not score last time these 2 teams to play, so the Bulldogs getting some contribution from people who didn't score last time. Hinkle with 5, did not score last game. Trey Sluter with 6, only scored 2 last time they played. Hinkle the lefty gets the free throw. He quickly is tied for the leading scorer for Byron Center is Keen Hinkle. Off the bench with 6. Trey Sluter with 6. Cam Carroll has yet to score in this ball game, their leading scorer. And he's on the bench, as you mentioned, with 2 fouls. Ball's thrown away by Northview. Backdoor cut. Swartz loses control of it, goes out of bounds. Cats lead it by 2. Hatibu coming out of the game. Van Proyen with his 2 fouls back into the game. Northview will do a lot of playing their players with 2 fouls in the first half. Hinkle has the basketball. High pick and roll. Van Proyen back on him. Hinkle with some ball handling skills. Breaks the defense down. Air ball on the floater. Goes all the way over the board. Nice job getting to the rim, but not a very good finish. E.J. Ryans gets his ball stripped right back from Hinkle. Gives it up ahead to the Byron Center player well in front of everybody. And Sluter with the steal and assist from Hinkle. And Northview with an unforced error. Brady Swartz turns it over. And we got a tie ball game at 18-18. A little sloppy play for the Cats right now.
Got 7 turnovers at this point, Mike, with 4 minutes to go in the half. Northview's got to take better care of the ball.
They only had 8 turnovers against East Grand Rapids last Friday. They got that many turnovers already here, and there's 4 minutes left in this first half. The freshman Anthony Willis comes out of the ball game, and Jake Johnson's back into the game for Northview. Hegel has the basketball for Byron Center. Nice feed inside. Hegel with the assist to the wide open Trey Sluter, who's got double figures and 10 points. And there's 2 players for Byron Center, not normally their leading scorers, got 16 of the 20 points for Byron Center. Hinkle with 6 and Sluter with 10. That foul is going to be on Trey Sluter, his second. He's going to come out of the ball game for Byron Center. They're saving their fouls and getting new people into the ball game. Cats down 2. They have the ball underneath their own basket. They inbound it to Cam Ryans. Cam gets in the lane all the way to the basket. Can't score the little 2-footer. Cam missed an easy one right there. Missed opportunity out of the out-of-bounds play. And Isaac Lee comes away with it for Byron Center. Byron Center has it. They kick it up top now. Ferguson gets it over to Lee. Back to Ferguson. They'll set things up. Do the Bulldogs. 3:09 left in the first half. Ferguson gets all the way to the basket, scores it. Connor Ferguson. Contributions from a lot of players by Byron Center that don't normally score. And they lead the Cats 22-18. Inside Van Proyen, back out Izzy. Not even looking to score. He was wide open. Cam dribble drives, gets to the basket, scores it, and he's fouled. Cam Ryans finally gets a little one to go.
Good strong take there by Cam.
Nice find by Van Proyen. Saw him breaking on the right wing towards the basket, finds him, and finally Cam gets a call, makes the bucket, cut the lead to 2. Cam can cut it to 1 if he can get his 6th point here. Only 1 of 4 at the free throw line is Cam here this evening. 2:48 left in the first half. Missed that one. Got a violation on Byron Center. Cam will get another try. That helps the percentage when you get those violations on the missed free throws. Come on, Cam. You better free throw shooter than that. Starts getting into his head. Had the same issues last year as a freshman, was kind of a streaky free throw shooter. Got that one to go. Cam was 6, Brady was 7, E.J. Ryans was 6, as expected. The big 3 for Northview, the leading scorers. What's not expected is the leading scorers from Byron Center aren't. The reserve players are leading scorers for Byron Center. 2:30 left in the first half. Byron Center with the basketball and a 1-point lead. Backdoor cut, nice find. Ferguson finds Isaac Lee on a backdoor cut. Northview falls asleep, gives up an easy one. 24-21, Byron Center. 2:10 left in the first half. Brady Swartz lets a 3 go, way long. Air ball bounces off E.J. Ryans. 24-21, Byron Center. One of those Brady's long threes. When they don't draw a rim, they look bad when you shoot them from that far out.
That was a deep attempt. He never really looked in rhythm in that shot. And I'd like to see him get his feet set and square up better.
He's a good enough player to get kind of where he wants to in the size. You don't have to settle for those long, deep threes all the time. Isaac Lee gets in the lane. We're going to get a bump on Van Proyen, and Van Proyen picks up his third. And off the bench, Anthony Willis will be coming in for him. So 5'10" Anthony Willis will be coming in for the 6'3" Jack Van Proyen.
What's wrong with 5'10", Coach?
There's nothing wrong with it. Not a thing. You don't see that too often anymore, those 5'10" players.
No.
Three ball on the way, no good by Byron Center. Northview has it. Brady Swartz drives baseline. He's being called for an offensive foul. He can't believe it. I don't believe it either. Don't understand that call. But Brady Swartz gets called for an offensive foul.
That was a bit of an odd call. Brady was driving on the baseline. Defender was moving with him, making contact. I didn't see a push off there.
I
Tough
didn't
call
either.
for Northview.
And he was not in position. He was riding them. So, tough call. Goes Byron Center's way. They have a 3-point lead, does Byron Center, and the basketball. Isaac Lee, high pick and roll with Hegel. Hegel posts up inside. Now we're going to get a foul on Anthony Willis. Trying to post up down low. Anthony Willis with his second foul. Northview's fourth team foul. So the next foul here with a minute 16 left from Northview, whether it's in the act of shooting or not, it will be 2 free throws.
Cam was in the area, and I thought he picked up his third. He's got to be smart here in the next minute not to pick up that third foul.
Which he usually does a pretty good job of playing smart. We're going to get a 3-second call, posting up inside Ben Hegel too long. Northview bench calling that one out, helping that call. Cats down 3. They have the basketball with a minute 5 left here in the first half. Byron Center trying to tie Northview for second place in the league. Northview leads it by 1 game right now over Byron Center. Top of the key, Hatibu gets it right side, Swartz. Double team, they kick it to Cam. Cam drives in the lane. Up, little contact, can't get to go. Cam comes down with the rebound. Cam having trouble scoring inside in this ball game against the length. Although Cam Carroll's not in there, isn't as big. And there's a baseline drive by Hegel. He scores it. More physical team right now is Byron Center. They're taking it to Northview inside like they did last game, as Northview got hammered on points in the paint. Last 2 times these guys played. 30-12 last game, points in the paint, and they got it so far in this game, does Byron Center. Cats down 5, 3 seconds left on the clock. Brady Swartz picks up that loose ball, puts it up at the buzzer, and Brady Swartz gets it to go. And with that bucket at the buzzer for Brady, Cats needed that. Byron Center is going to take a 3-point lead into the half, 26-23. Byron Center led by 2 after the first quarter. They outscore Northview by 1 in that second quarter, and they lead it 26-23. Come on back to the LVZ Financial halftime report, and right after the MHSAA message, and we'll recap that first half for you. 26-23, Byron Center in the lead at Northview.
The basketball postseason is just around the corner, and a very familiar name swims to the top at the Upper Peninsula Finals. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. The boys' basketball brackets were released on Sunday, as the MHSAA boys basketball tournament is set to start on Monday, February 26th. In each district, the top 2 teams, according to MPR, were placed on opposite sides of the draw, and the remaining teams were placed according to a random draw. Next Sunday, the 25th, the girls' bracket will be released. It's done the same way, with the top 2 teams in each district going on opposite sides of the bracket, and the girls' tournament begins March 4th. A great majority of tournament games will be available on the NFHS Network. Just go to nfhsnetwork.com to search for your team's games. The finals for both the girls and boys will air live on Valley Sports Detroit. The boys' finals are Saturday, March 16th, with the girls 1 week later on March 23rd. Remember, the boys' tournament is first this year. Semifinals and finals will be played at the Breslin Center in East Lansing. The defending champs on the boys' side are Detroit Cass Tech in D1, Ferndale in Division 2, Flint Beecher in Division 3, and Munising in D4. On the girls' side, it was Rockford in Division 1, Lansing Catholic in D2, Hemlock in Division 3, and Maple City Glen Lake in Division 4. For scores, updated brackets, and game times, please be sure to check out MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Madawan's Noah Van Lanningham. He scored a school record 40 in a game against Holt, making 9 triples in the process. The 40 points put him over 1,000 career points and made him Madawan's all-time leading scorer. Mason County Eastern's Clay Shoup. Clay poured in 55 points in a win over Manistee Catholic, breaking the school's single-game record. And to both the boys and girls bowling teams at Bay City John Glenn, each captured their 4th straight Bay County championship.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Director of Officiating Services, Sam Davis.
We're on the basketball court today, where a player fires up a shot that fails to make it to the basket. An air ball. But if he's able to catch the ball before anyone else touches it, is this a traveling violation? If not, what is the player able to do now? It is not traveling as long as the referee judges the first release of the ball as a shot attempt. After catching the shot, it's treated the same as grabbing an offensive rebound that hit the rim. The player can now restart his dribble, pass the ball, or shoot again. A shot attempt is a shot attempt, regardless of it hitting the rim or backboard.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. With most winter sports just starting the postseason, there is one that's already in the record books. The UP Swimming and Diving held its finals at Marquette over the weekend, and the host school won titles on both the boys and girls side. The girls brought home their 5th title in 6 years and 28th overall. They finished first in 4 individual and 2 relay events. Grace Sobchak was a part of 4 of those wins. She was fastest in the 200-yard individual medley, the 500 freestyle, and was on the 200 medley and 400 freestyle relay teams. Gladstone was second, Ishpeming Westwood third. For the boys, similar story. Marquette finished first in 3 individual events and all 3 relays. It's their 5th straight title and 31st overall. Junior Trevor Crandall won the 50-yard freestyle and was on the winning 200 medley and 400 freestyle relay teams. Houghton finished second, Gladstone was third. For complete coverage from the pool in Marquette, be sure to go to MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll be back next week.
Northview trails Byron Center here at halftime, 26-23. Let's go over the individual scoring in this ball game for the visiting Byron Center Bulldogs and their 26 points. Connor Ferguson with 2. Keen Hinkle with 6. Isaac Lee with 2. Ben Hegel with 6. And Trey Sluter with 10 leads it for Byron Center. Cam Carroll, their leading scorer, scored 19 last time these two teams played against Northview. He scored 19. Has not scored in this game, got 2 fouls, sat most of that first half. And Northview, with their 2 fouls, kept their players in the game. Van Proyen and Cam Ryans, they did not pick up their 3rd. Cats trail by 3. Leading Northview in scoring is Brady Swartz with 9. He's hit 1 triple. E.J. Ryans with 6. His brother Cam with 6. And Izzy Hatibu with 2 is all the scoring for the Wildcats. 26-23. What do you got for us over there, Ryan, with stats?
Yeah, I think turnovers have been a big part of that first half. Northview with 7, Byron Center with 2. Turnovers were rather unforced. I don't know that they were, we weren't pressing the issue. It's just a little bit careless with the ball. So I'm sure Coach Chandler's letting them know about that at half. I'll look for him to clean that up in the second half. I think the game really changed when Cam Carl went out. He's such a big presence in the middle. It's going to be tougher for Northview to score in that second half with Carl out on the floor. Northview offensively, you can see exactly what Byron Center's doing. The teams have all played a lot of games. Northview scores most of their points with 3 players, and the other players aren't even looking to score. Northview could really benefit from some help from outside of their big 3 in scoring.
Yeah, I was a little surprised myself with Carroll out of the ball game with the fouls for as long as he was, that Northview was not able to score inside a little bit more. Cam Ryans especially inside. And when he gets in there, Carroll, it's much more difficult to score because he is a good shot blocker, good timer, and he's got that length. And he kind of sits back there and just waits for that opportunity, protects the rim. But Northview had a little stretch there, about 4 minutes, where they were getting beat up pretty good inside, offensive rebounds and some putbacks by Byron Center, and that hurt them last time these 2 teams played. Second chance points by Byron Center, but they seem to have finally corrected that. But we got a good one here, 3-point game with 2 minutes left in this warm-up. Northview may play Byron Center again. This might not be the last time these 2 teams play. They could see each other in a regional final should both teams be fortunate enough to get through their districts. And Byron Center is going to have to go through East Kentwood, one of the better teams in that district. And Northview having to get through Rockford. And you talk about Rockford, Byron Center, and Northview. And then Grand Rapids Christian, who's leading the OK White. The top 4 teams in the Grand Rapids area, 3 of them are in the OK White. Grand Rapids Christian is 1 with an MPR rating, is the highest. That's them winning, and then their schedule, their strength of schedule combined is how you get seeded in the tournament. Grand Rapids Christian's 1 in the Grand Rapids area. Northview's 2. They just beat Rockford to get the 1 seed in their district. So Rockford's 3, who Northview will probably see in districts. And then Byron Center is 4. So some of the top teams in the Grand Rapids area from this OK White, and then you throw Rockford in there that Northview could see possibly in a district final at districts.
Yeah, you're looking ahead a little bit. I'm sure Northview would love to see Rockford in that district final and give a little payback from last year. But definitely some really good teams here tonight. Byron Center, you touched on it early. Their height, I was really impressed just watching them warm up. They are really tall and long. And, Northview is going to have to get a little more creative on how we're going to create shots for ourselves.
Back to that possible regional matchup with Byron Center could happen. But East Kentwood is in the Caledonia District. Should they win that, they'll be able to play on their home floor in a regional, which in my opinion should never happen. There's enough places around. I think that's a huge advantage for a regional, for a team to play on their home floor. But that could happen in that regional. And then Byron Center probably kicking themselves a little bit for losing to Greenville. They got upset by Greenville, a good team, middle of the pack kind of team, but had Greenville won that one, they'd been right in the thick of things for the OK White title.
Well, if Northview wants a chance, they got to win tonight. That's
for sure. And they inbound it does Byron Center. They'll have the basketball first with the 3-point lead. Byron Center on the road here at Northview in front of about 3/4 of a full stadium here. Coach Chana barking out some instruction to the officials. Going to get a foul on E.J. Ryans as he's going to foul Sluter as he was trying to drive. EJ's first foul, teams first early on here in the third quarter. 7:39 left in the third quarter. Just starting the second half. Out of bounds still. They finally do get it in. Isaac Lee has it, gets it back to Ferguson, right baseline. Ferguson's going to drive baseline on Cam. Almost dribbles out of bounds. Behind the back pass to Cam Carroll. Nice assist by Ferguson. And Camden Carroll with his first 2 points of the ball game at the 7:22 mark of the third quarter.
That was a great pass by Ferguson. It looked like he got trapped down under the basket on the baseline, and he made a great pass behind his back to Carroll for the easy two.
And Ferguson almost got a steal right there. It's the best I've seen Ferguson play in the couple of years that I've been watching Byron Center. And speak of him, the devil, Ferguson with the steal. Isaac Lee picks it up, gets it up. Hegel shot attempt up and in, reverse layup. And the Cats just not taking care of the basketball, and Connor Ferguson making him pay for it. Cam Ryans drives baseline. Byron Center crowd wanted to travel. Going to get a foul, though, on Byron Center's Ben Hegel.
I'm not so sure he didn't travel, but he got away with it. He got the call.
Hegel's first foul, team's first. Northview, they're 1-4 low set, as they often do. One big difference I see there, so there's a three ball out of the, I was just going to say, Cam Ryans knocks down a three. Northview's not been scoring on their blobs baseline out of bounds like they did last year. They carved people up quite a bit last year, but Northview got a good three from Cam out of that one to get it to go. Quickly the other way, though, Ben Hegel with a left-handed shot, got it to go.
He went right at Van Proyen. Van Proyen's got three, and he knew it. And he went right at him, and Van Proyen had to play a little soft. He got an easy bucket.
6-point lead by Byron Center, 32-26, 6:15 left in the third quarter. Cats cannot let this thing get too far away from them because Byron Center, very good defensively. Points are tough to come by for the Cats. Cam, strong drive, can't get it to go. That ball bounded in and out, back out. You're going to get a foul on the rebound. And so it'll be Northview's ball underneath their own basketball. Cam Carroll with that call, foul. That's a big call right there. Carroll now his third foul. He can't believe it. He's got to come back out of the ball game. Carroll finally gets a bucket and then picks up his third foul. And the Byron Center crowd doesn't like that one.
I'm not so sure I saw that foul.
I didn't see it either. I'll lay off the officiating. I got on him last game, so I'm going to lay off it here. Got to, at times you just get games, we got to play above it. Cam Ryans, baseline drive. He slips on the floor, some condensation. He travels with the basketball. He slid as he was going baseline, wiped out, fell on the ground, and the ball came loose, but his foot hit the baseline. So turnover Northview, 5:50 left in the third quarter. Cats find themselves down 6. They've been playing from behind quite a bit this year. Nice steal by Jake Johnson of Northview, turnover Byron Center. Brady Swartz gets in the lane. Backs it out though as it got cut off. Lost control of the ball, but regained control of it. Northview still has it. E.J. Ryans backed away. At the Northview end, way away from the basket. He's going to drive on Isaac Lee. Gets all the way to the basket. Nice help over there by J.J. Brock. They're just Northview's dribble drive offense. These teams know they like to take the ball to the front of the rim, but they have the size and athleticism and length, and they get off people and help out because they're not afraid of some other people scoring for the Wildcats. Free throw is up and in by E.J. Ryans. He's got 7 points.
I think we're going to have to see a little more of that from E.J. He does a nice job of getting in the lane and breaking it down and either getting his shot or dumping it to Cam or Brady.
And get to that free throw line that he's so good at. As he knocks down both free throws, E.J. a 73% free throw shooter. I'd like to see him getting to that free throw line by being assertive offensively. Isaac Lee being checked by Hatibu. Top of the key now Sluter on E.J. Ryans. E.J. with a hand check. Shot up no good, but there's an offensive rebound. Put back. Higo with that offensive rebound put back. He's got 12 points. Cats could not secure that rebound and getting beat again on the glass. Cam Ryans, Euro steps inside, gets it to score. Tough shot. Cam gets it to go. He's got double figures. He's got 11. 4-point lead by Byron Center. 4:30 left in this third quarter. All the way, here comes a dunk. No, Hatibu blocks it. As J.J. Brock went in, he's such a good dunker, and Hatibu, the freshman, says, get it out of here. Northview comes the other way. 3 ball on the way. Cam can't get it to go. Jake Johnson with the steal for Northview. Northview, 3 ball, deep 3 by Brady, can't get it. Cam with the offensive rebound. Northview out hustling, and there's a foul on J.J. Brock, and Northview just out hustled right there. Cats coming alive here.
I like that pace. That's fun to see.
Yeah, that's Northview pace.
It started on the other end with Hatibu he just got a piece of that ball, so he missed that dunk. So Byron missed that dunk, and it came down the floor. We had a good open look at a 3, couldn't convert. A little bit of back and forth at the line for 2.
Cam Ryans, see if we can get it going at the free throw line. Knocks it down, nothing but net. Leading scorer for Northview with 12. Brady Swartz has 9, has not scored in this second half yet. And E.J. Ryans with 8. The big 3 are scoring. The 3 leading scorers for Northview, as they often do. I think they average something like 87% of the scoring, those 3 players for Northview.
That's higher than you'd like to see, but to their credit, they found a way to do it the whole season.
Cam Ryans, 13 points with that free throw. We got a 2-point ball game. Lee gets all the way to the basket, drives it and scores it. Gets by Cam Ryans as Isaac Lee blows by him. He's got 4 points. Back up to a 4-point lead for Byron Center. Swartz gets it to Hatibu. Hatibu's outstanding block that got ignited that Northview little spurt there. E.J. Ryans floater in and out and back in. E.J. Ryans, a beautiful floater from the right baseline from 7 feet. 3 ball on the way from Byron Center. Knocks it down. Isaac Lee from the left baseline. A big 3. Coach Channa not liking the transition D and closing out on the 3-point shooters. And that 3 puts Byron Center back up 5, 39-34.
The second half has been little waves of momentum going back and forth. Northview scores a couple buckets. Byron Center comes back. There's a little more energy, a little bit better pace. It's fun to watch. But Northview's got to get some stops.
Big 5-point lead as Northview just had cut it back down to 2. And, the big story in this game, Ken Carroll, their leading scorer, a Division I prospect. He's getting looks, MAC schools. He's only a junior. He's back for another year. 6'9", averages probably about 15 points per game, I'm guessing, somewhere in that area. Kind of double-double he nearly averages. Has not played a lot in this ball game. And yet Byron Center finds themselves with a 5-point lead, 39-34, with 3:19 left in the third.
I'm not sure what Byron usually shoots some threes. Tonight they're 3 for 5. They've had some few open looks. They've knocked them down.
And credit to them on the road, knocking down some threes. Northview has only hit 1 3. Brady Swartz. Northview not a big 3-point shooting team. If it is, it's usually Brady getting 2 to maybe 3 a game. There are games where he doesn't score it from behind the arc. Well, E.J. Ryans will knock down a few here and there. Cam a few. Anthony Willis is probably their best 3-point shooter. Just doesn't get the volume. He doesn't get enough playing time to get the shots up.
Credit Byron Center for that, Mike. Brady is looking for threes. They're just really tight on him. They're keeping very close.
Northview trying to get inside, get it inside out. There's Brady, got an open shot, not from 3, about 18 feet. He's short, no good. And Higo with the rebound for Byron Center. There's the push, they throw it away. Isaac Lee trying to get the ball up quickly, way to the baseline, kind of throws it out of bounds. Turnover, Byron Center. Jake Johnson out of the game for Northview. Van Proyen back into the game. 5-point lead for Byron Center. Northview has the basketball. 2:40 left in this third quarter. Van Proyen, right wing, gets it to Cam. Inside, Cam's going to back it out behind the arc now. Cam's going to walk it out. Kind of a stagnant offense by Northview right now. A lot of standing around. Van Proyen to Cam. Cam's going to let a three fly. No good in front of the Northview student section. Back irons it. And Brock has the basketball for Byron. Three on the way. Sluter, their three-point specialist over there, knocks it down. His second three ball made. He's got 13 points to lead Byron Center, the junior. Check that, he's a senior. Brady Swartz quickly back for Northview the other way, gets the two ball to go.
It was a great look by Van Proyen. Brady cut back door, he threaded the needle. Brady got a nice easy bucket on a reverse layup.
6-point lead by Byron Center. They have the basketball. Ferguson being checked by Cam Ryans. Three ball on the way by Byron Center again is no good. Sluter was feeling it, put it up again, couldn't get that one to go. It rims in and out. Northview trying to get into this 6-point lead by Byron Center. Each possession critical here with 1:11 left in the third quarter. Almost a backdoor cut. They pull it out. E.J. Ryans has it, gets it to Hatibu, top of the tee, right side. They cut off Cam trying to drive baseline. Hatibu finds Swartz, three ball, got it. Brady Swartz from the left baseline knocks down a big three for Northview. He's got 14. Nice find by Hatibu.
Open looks have been rare to come by this game. Brady got one there on a good kick out by Hatibu and bottom of the net.
Ferguson dribbling around, cross courts it over. Three ball on the way for Byron Center. No good by Sluter. As Ferguson playing well, set him up for the open three, but Sluter couldn't connect. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Northview's going to hold it for the last shot. 3-point lead by Byron Center. E.J. Ryans has the basketball. Shakes and bakes off the glass. Got it to go. High floater off the glass. E.J. Ryans with the score. And that's going to do it after three. E.J. Ryans with a tough high glasser to end the quarter. And we got a 1-point ball game, 42-41. Byron Center leads it as Northview outscored them by 2 in that quarter. And we got a 1-point ball game. We'll be right back.
All right, fans, get out those 50-50 tickets.
Check out New Beginnings Restaurant, located at 5200 Northland Drive. Dine in or call for takeout at 616-988-9650. Great food at a great price. Open daily 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. New Beginnings Restaurant. Teams heating up a little bit in the third quarter offensively. We got a 42-41 ball game. We got some threes going down from each team. And what usually is a low scoring was 39-37 last time. We've topped that scoring already in this one. We got 8 minutes left. We're going to be in the 50s here.
Hey,
got an offensive show going on.
I like the pace of that third quarter. I think the fourth quarter is setting up to be really competitive. I wondered how long they'd leave Carroll out, and he's back in right now.
Carroll back onto the floor. This 3 fouls. Northview has the basketball. We got 8 minutes left in this one. Cam Ryans, tough high archer, a little contact, no good. Kind of bounced off Carroll right there. Carroll could have picked up his 4, no call. Hinkle has it for Byron Center. Ooh, almost, he did turn it over. Yep. Kind of a lazy dribble by Keen Hinkle, almost went over and back. They said he palmed the basketball, turns it over. Unforced error right there for Byron Center. Northview will have it. They can take the lead. It's been a while since the Cats have been in the lead. 7:38 left in this one. Swartz looking inside. They get it to Ryans. Back out. Van Proyen, 3 ball. Got it! Jack Van Proyen, the sophomore, doesn't shoot it much, but he likes those baseline 3-pointers, and he knocked it down. A big shot by sophomore Jack Van Proyen. Ball's on the floor, almost a turnover by Byron Centers. Northview's taking the lead by 2. Now Jack's going to come up with the foul, getting around 3/4 on Carroll away from the basketball. It's going to pick up his 4th foul. Knocks down a 3. Unfortunate there. He's going to come out of the ball game with this 4th foul as Jake Johnson will enter.
That shot is there a lot. Throughout the whole first half, I wondered why he wasn't taking one. He squared up and drained that one. He's got to look for that shot. It's open.
Cam Ryans is going to get, Cam Ryans tied up Carroll. Are they going to call that a jump ball? Possession Northview or what? Nope, going to get a foul. Yep. Cam Ryans, his 2nd. 3rd.
Yep.
Cam's 3rd foul. 7:11 left. Out of bounds underneath. Byron Center gets it in. Hinkle inside, can't get the little 6-foot floater to go, and Northview comes away with the rebound. EJ rebounds with a big rebound. EJ into the paint, left hand finish, can't get it to go. Tough shot, kind of fading away a little bit as he falls to the ground. We got a scrum on the floor as no one could secure that rebound. We're going to get a possession arrow, and it's going Byron Center way on the tie-up on the floor. Cats lead it by 2, 6:51 left. Cats on their home floor against their last really good team over here, Grand Rapids Christian. Had an 8-point lead with just over 6 minutes left. Let that one slip away. This one's only a 2-point lead. See if Cats can fight back and secure this victory. 10 wins in a row against Byron Center. Byron Center has the basketball. Bont, the sophomore, way away from the basket. Gets it to Isaac Lee. Now back to Bont. Cam Ryan's checking him way away from the basket. Bont's going to try to take him off the dribble. A lot of contact. He blows by. Gets the left-handed finish. Cashes Bont with his first 2 points of the ball game. Takes Cam Ryan's off the dribble and scores it on a tough shot. We're all tied up. Just over 6 minutes left in this one. Good OK White matchup. 2 versus 3 going at it. And these two teams have been going at it for years, playing good, hard-nosed, close ball games against each other. E.J. Ryans drives baseline, reverse layup, got it, couldn't get it to go. Looked like it was partially blocked by Bont. Got a pretty decent look, couldn't finish by E.J. Inside, he goes, shot up, no good. Comes away though, Byron Center kicks it out for a 3. And Keen Hinkle with a big 3-ball knocks it down. And now Northview turns it over on a sideline break as Brady Swartz was out of bounds trying to retrieve the sideline break pass by E.J. Ryans. And a big turnover right there by Northview. Big swing of emotion right now, of momentum, as the big 3 by Byron Center and then the Northview turnover on the break.
Yep, another unforced turnover there. Just trying to get up floor a little too fast. Pass drifted wide, stepped out of bounds, Byron's ball.
Byron leads it by 3, and they have the basketball. Isaac leads, going to get all the way to the basket. Reverse layup, can't get the finish. Northview with the big rebound right there. Brady Swartz in the open court, 1 on 3. He looked like he's going to pull it out, faked him out, goes to the basket, gets fouled by Hegel, and Brady Swartz will be going to the free throw line.
Crafty move by Brady.
He's done that a few times. It looks like he's just nonchalantly going to bring it back out, then he spin dribbles right back where he came from and takes it to the basket. It is a tricky little move. Did that a time where, and then he finished with a baseline tomahawk dunk at the end of that. Sweet move. Swartz, 75% free throw shooter. Needs to knock down a pair here. Uses every inch of the rim, but gets it to go. He's the leading scorer for Northview now with 15 points. 13 for Cam Ryans, 12 for E.J. Ryans. Sluter leads Byron Center in scoring with 13. Hegel with 12. Missed free throw by Swartz. You can't get them both to go down. 2-point ball game. Byron Center with the lead. Ooh, looked like a clean block by Jake Johnson as Cassius Bont, the sophomore, goes up on the baseline, but get the call, does Byron Center. And Bont will be going to the free throw line to shoot 2 as he was in the act of shooting. Third team foul on Northview.
So many times these close games come down to making free throws. And in Northview, we must have missed 5-6 free throws tonight.
Yeah. Cam's had a rough night at the free throw line. Bont, not a very good looking free throw right there, way long. 2-point lead, will get one more free throw, does Cassius, the sophomore. Gets the second one. He's got 3 points. 3-point lead by Byron Center. 4:53 left in this one. Getting in winning time. Deep three by Swartz. Air ball, another air ball from deep. Goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going Byron Center ways. Out of the Northview section, thought that ball went off Byron Center, but Byron Center is going to get the basketball against full court pressure. 1-2-2, full court trap. They get it across the timeline. Lee has the basketball and the 3-point lead. See what Byron Center does here, if they take the air out of the ball and spread them out, or if they're going to continue on. They're going to continue on. They get all the way to the basket. Easy basket as Hinkle finds his way all the way to the basket for a left-handed layup. Breakdown there by Northview on that defensive possession. 5-point lead by Byron Center, their biggest lead in a little while. Big possession for Northview right here as this is swelled to a 5-point lead by Byron Center. Northview just 2 minutes ago was up 3 points. EJ, 3-ball, got it. EJ Lyons knocks down the three, the senior on his home floor for the second to last time. Friday will be his last time on this floor. Doesn't want to go out like this. It's a 2-point ball game, 50-48. There's another wide open layup, baseline drive by Lee, can't get it to go. Northview doesn't secure the rebound. The 6'9" Cam Carroll gets the rebound. The putback won't go, but he gets fouled.
It was a big shot by EJ on that last possession to bring us within 2. Down 5, he always finds a way to make those big shots.
He does. He's doing a lot of times. Cam Carroll, the junior, their leading scorer on the team with only 2 points in this ball game, does not hit the free throw, and he is a good free throw shooter. He shoots in the 70th percentile at the line, higher 70s. Misses that first one. Still going to be a one-possession game, even if he makes this one. Carroll with his second free throw on the way, got it. He's got 3 points. 3-point lead by Byron Center. Northview has the basketball. 3:30 left. EJ gets it along the timeline, gets it to Cam. EJ thought about another three, but he was guarded. EJ backs it out. Jake Johnson now gets it over to Cam. Trying to force feed EJ, wanting the basketball to set some things up. They're clearing Brady Swartz out. They're setting up a set here now. Cam has it. It's kind of a set play. Cam dribble drives the basket. Can't get it to go, and a big rebound right there by Hegel. Good look from Cam. Couldn't get the high glasser to go. 3-ball on the way by Byron Center. No good by Lee, but there's Byron Center with an extra rebound, but they throw it away trying to cross-court pass it. Fortunate there for Northview because Byron Center had another possession, could have taken some time off the clock, probably what they should have done instead of throwing it away.
That was a wide open look as well.
From 3, he had a real good look, did Lee. Couldn't get it to go. That would have brought the house down. Hatibu has the basketball for Northview. Johnson hands off to EJ. Cats down 3, EJ with the basketball. Brady Swartz in front of the Northview student section. Now free throw line. Kick back out. Cam. Good defense by Byron Center. 2:22 left in this one. Cats down 3. Jake Johnson hands off to Brady Swartz. Hatibu, top of the key. EJ, 3-ball on the way. Back iron, no good. Carroll with the rebound for Byron Center. That looked good out of his hand, just a little long. From the left wing, from 3, EJ couldn't connect. 3-point lead. Going to get a blocking foul on Cam Ryans with 1:57 left in the ball game. Northview's 5th team foul, so from here on out, Byron Center shooting 2 free throws, whether they're in the act of shooting or not. Byron Center's only got 1 foul in this fourth quarter. So Byron Center has some fouls to give down the stretch here if they need it. Free throw is no good by Bont. Just 1 of 3 his last couple possessions. Jake Johnson out of the ball game for Northview. And Jack Van Proyen back in. Bont, the sophomore, knocks down the second free throw. He's got 4 points, 2 of 4 at the line here in this fourth quarter. The clock's not going. Now they finally got it. I wonder if they're going to redo some clock time there. I think that the clock started late. There goes a drive by Brady Swartz. Gets all the way to the basket. And he scores it. Brady Swartz with 17 leads Northview with that one. And the crowd is talking about that scoreboard. Saw the same thing I saw. We'll see if the officials come over and get some time put back on that. You see, I think Northview took that timeout right there. Northview timeouts left with 3. Byron Center has 4. We'll stay right here, reset this for you. But got a good one here.
We knew it was going to be this way.
Tight.
You just knew. Fourth quarter's been back and forth. That was a big-time drive by Brady Swartz there. Spin move, a little bit of a hook. Wasn't called. Got himself an open layup.
Left-handed finish. Beautiful. So we got 5 fouls on Northview, so double bonus for Byron Center. They'll be shooting 2 fouls from here on out. And Northview only 1 foul. Or Byron Center only 1 foul, so they have some fouls to give if that comes into play. With a 2-point lead, Byron Center 52-50. And we had a 2-point ball game last time at Byron Center. Northview won at 39-37. That one came right down to the wire. And this one's coming right down to the wire. Byron Center with the 2-point lead. And Byron Center with the basketball. Northview's going to come out with a 1-2-1-1. Full court pressure. Byron Center does the kind of trick with the 2 ball handlers. Bont gets it back. He breaks the defense down. Carroll has it 2 feet from the basket. Carroll, strong move, puts it up and scores it. Cam Carroll with a big basket right there as they go up forward as Byron Center. And Carroll comes out with a block shot on Cam. Cam having trouble getting anything off inside. Now the ball's on the floor. It's tied up. Possession arrow Northview. Good thing the possession arrow going Northview way. That would have been huge. Cats down 4. Cam got his shot blocked a couple times by the 6'9" Cam Carroll after he just scored down low the other way. And Northview's going to have the ball underneath their own basket. And David Chan is going to call a timeout, try to draw some up, see if you can't break Byron Center down easy for an easy bucket inside or maybe a 3-ball. Minute 25 left in this one. Why do you think they're drawing up right now?
They'd love to get an easy one off the inbounds play. I don't know if that's going to happen, but look for them to kick out to a 3 for Brady or EJ. Otherwise, Cam's going to be driving to the basket.
Try to get some contact, get to the free throw line, maybe get an and 1. We'll see what the setup is here for Northview. Is drawn up the out-of-bounds play. And Byron Center breaks their huddle in their black jerseys. Northview's in the white. Cam Ryans is going to take the ball out of bounds. They're in a box set. So EJ, who usually takes the ball out of bounds, is now being mugged by Isaac Lee.
It's a foul.
And quickly fouled. Isaac Lee fouls EJ, and they got fouls to give. So only the second team foul. Minute 24 left. As they thought EJ might be able to get something going, so they quickly foul him. EJ has the basketball. Isaac Lee guarding him. Brady Swartz going to drive baseline. Going to get a blocking call. Foul on Byron Center. It's going to be on the ground, though, and so Northview will be taking the ball out of bounds. No timeout called for an out-of-bounds play. They'll just do that same box set. See if they get a little different action out of it. It does look like some different action. Hatibu gets it, throws it away. Isaac Lee with the steal. Big turnover by the freshman right there, trying to get it to Swartz. And Lee cuts in front. Lee still has the basketball, dribbles between his legs, and Brady Swartz got to foul him. And a big turnover down the stretch here by the Cats with 1:08 left. Second foul on Swartz. Cats over the limit, so Isaac Lee with that steal will be going to the free throw line, the junior. He's got 7 points on the evening. He'll be shooting 2. Hits the free throw. 5-point lead, 1:08. Still a lot of time. A lot can happen in 1:08, especially with a couple timeouts for Northview. Knocks down both free throws, does Lee. He's got 9. And Byron Center's feeling it as the players get off the bench. And timeout called. We'll see who called that timeout. I'll get that to you, as I didn't see the official's motion. It looks like Byron Center called that timeout. So Northview with 2 timeouts left. Byron Center with 3. 56-50, 6-point lead by Byron Center. Northview has the basketball, the 1:08 left. Gonna need some 3 balls in your favor here. Maybe get something quick to the basket, hopefully get some contact, but gonna need to see some 3s fall here in the last 1:08 for the Wildcats, or they're gonna have a disappointing loss here at home.
They need to score and score quick. I think that can turn things around, whether it's a 2 or a 3. Get a quick score, put on some pressure defense, see if you can't get a quick turnover.
Cats will have to go full court with 1:08 left, down 6, a 2-possession ball game. E.J. Ryans with Van Proyen taking the ball out. The other 3 players of Northview all the way down to the other end of the floor. Full court pressure as they're double teaming E.J., so Cam now comes up. So we got 2 players in the front court for Northview, 2 in the back court for Northview. So we got the floor spread here. E.J. gets it, kind of token pressure by Byron Center, and they back off. We're under a minute. E.J. Ryan is going to the basket, gets 3 ball for Brady Swartz, can't get it to go, front irons, and Isaac Lee comes away with it for Byron Center. And we're going to get a quick timeout by Coach Rodriguez and Byron Center. I'm not sure he wanted that timeout. I think some confusion, but he's going to take it. 30-second timeout. I don't think Coach Rodriguez was really asking for that timeout, but he got the timeout as Byron Center had secured the ball over the Brady Swartz, just short, missed 3, got a pretty good look from the left baseline, and Byron Center will have it inbound. 53 seconds left in this one, 2-possession game, 56-50. Byron Center will have it side out, and I'm sure they're just going to be hanging on to the basketball to either layups and free throws. Knock your free throws down and you win this one.
Northview doesn't have a lot of time to give here. They can go for a quick steal, maybe 1 extra pass, but they're going to have to foul. Hopefully Byron Center misses some free throws. They can get possession back and come back and score.
Byron Center looking to snap that 10-game win streak Northview's had on them. And they're looking to win 14 of their last 16 games and have their own 10-game winning streak here down the stretch. Byron Center playing much better. Swartz with the quick foul on the inbounds. Brady's 3rd personal foul, and back to the free throw line. Bont, the sophomore. I think the right person to foul. He's 2 of 4 in this second half is Bont, the sophomore. Does knock down the free throw. Now it's a 3-possession game with 51 seconds left. Cats down 7. Bont gets them both. Big free throws by the sophomore, Cassius Bont. Cats down their biggest deficit by 8. EJ's got a good look at a 3. Air ball too long. Cats running out of gas here. And Bont has it for Byron Center. He gets fouled by Hatibu with 38 seconds. And the Byron Center crowd in back of us is feeling it with the big 8-point lead with 37 seconds left. As the instruction from Coach Chana, no more fouls, only steals. So Northview will be overzealous with going after the basketball. Should they foul that way, okay. But they're definitely going for some steals, not just intentional fouling. Missed free throw by Bont. 3-possession game now as he knocks down the second free throw. 7 points for Bont. 59-50, biggest lead of the game for Byron Center. And Northview, as of late, having trouble in the second half of fourth quarters. EJ knocks down a 3 ball. He's got 18, his second 3 in this second half to lead all scorers for Northview. And it's a 6-point lead, 2-possession game, 26.4 seconds left. And right in this little stretch here in the last month or so, and when they're trying to win this championship, it happens with Grand Rapids Christian a couple times, and Byron Center, and even Forest Hill Central, so just not making plays in what we call winning time those last 5 minutes of ball games.
It makes a huge difference this time of year, Mike, when teams know how to win games late. And Northview knows how to win game late, but recently they haven't been able to execute.
And that's been the gist of it here as of late, just not making those big shots in the 4.5 minutes left in games, taking care of the basketball, getting some, your big players stepping up, making some plays, and it becomes difficult. Right now, Northview down 6. Byron Center comes out of the huddle as they will have the basketball against full court pressure from Northview with 26 seconds left. They go deep, and they got a breakaway, but Lee's going to bring it back out. Probably could have got a layup if he wanted to. Brings it out. E.J. Ryans chases him down, stops the clock with the foul. 21.9 seconds left. Isaac Lee to the free throw line to shoot 2. Third foul on E.J. Ryans. That doesn't matter. That won't come into play. Isaac Lee, the junior, third-year player on varsity for Byron Center, knocks it down. He's in double figures with 10. 3 players in double figures for Byron Center. We'll recap the scoring for you at the close of this one with the LVZ Financial postgame show. We'll come right back and get that for you. Lee knocks down both free throws. He's got 11. 61-53, 18 seconds left in the ball game. 8-point lead by Byron Center. 3 ball on the way. EJ Long and Cam 3 off the offensive rebound. Short. Hatibu gets it back to Cam. Cam that time gets it down. His second 3 attempt gets it to go. We got a 5-point game, but the clock runs out. They took a long possession. All those offensive rebounds kicked back out for 3. Took a long time, and the clock strikes 0. And the Cats lose it at home to Byron Center. Byron Center snapping a 10-game losing streak to the Wildcats on their home floor as they beat them 61-56, a 5-point win by Byron Center, and all but eliminates Northview's chances of at least a share of a crown here in the OK White. So no three-peat, only one three-peat in school history for Northview, 84, 85, and 86. 2 different coaches doing that. But that's, as we got Todd Rinke and Curtis Perkins, 2 pretty good basketball players back in the day here at Northview watching this one. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back to the LVZ Financial postgame show, and we'll wrap things up here. LVC Financial. Call former Northview grad Ryan Vanderswart and his team at LVZ Financial at 616-394-4994 for all your financial planning needs. LVZ has a hometown atmosphere with the horsepower of a larger firm. Call Ryan for his 25 years of experience or his team today for all your financial planning needs at 616-394-4994. And thank you for your support of Northview Athletics. Jarash Heating and Cooling. Call them at 616-647-0084 for all your heating and cooling needs. They are located just off West River Drive in Comstock Park. Ryan and Dave Jarash have owned this local company for over 40 years. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs. And that Jarash Heating and Cooling Player of the Game, we're going to give it to Byron Center's reserves in this one. I thought early on in this ball game they were getting their scoring from their non-starters, and I thought that was big early on to get their feet underneath them, especially with Cam Carroll. So I think we're going to give it to the reserves on doing such a good job for Byron Center.
Yeah, Byron Center played well. I don't know that Northview played a great game, but Byron Center came in. They were intense. They played physical. They had some pretty balanced scoring, and some of it was from unexpected sources.
It was, especially early on. And in the second half, the regulars got it going for them. So individual scoring for the Victoria's Bulldogs. Connor Ferguson, who I thought played very well, especially early on, getting a bunch of steals, getting them up early in that ball game. Only scored 2 points, but he had some nice assists and nice floor game for him. Probably one of the better games I've seen him play. Keen Hinkle with 11 points for Byron Center. Cassius Bont, the sophomore, with 7 points, all in that second half. That was big for them. Isaac Lee in foul trouble most of the night, ends up with 11 points as he scored 9 of them in the second half. Got a little bit more playing time, hardly played in the first half. Cam Carroll with 5 points. I'm sorry, I mixed that up with Cam Carroll. Cam Carroll was the one that was in foul trouble, and he only ended up with 5. But Isaac Lee with a nice 9 points in the second half for them, ended up with 11. Trey Sluter with 13 points. He hit 2 3 balls as Byron Center hit 5 threes on the road. That's always big when you can get some threes falling on the road. Ben Hegel with 12 points, so pretty balanced scoring and getting scoring out a lot of people and getting a 61 points, which is a lot of points against Northview, especially Byron Center doesn't really score a lot of points. That was a big number that they put up, so they played well offensively as well as defensively, making it tough for Northview. For Northview, Cam Ryans had 16, Jack Van Proyen 3, Brady Swartz 17, Izzy Hatibu 2, and leading point man for Northview, E.J. Ryans with 18. He knocked down 2 threes. Brady Swartz had 2 threes. Northview themselves knocked down 7 threes.
7?
Yeah, and you would think with 7 3 balls being, knocked down, you'd be able to, score some more points. 56 is about where Northview scores. I think 59 is their average. But when you hit 7 threes, you usually get some more maybe at the free throw line and some more 2-pointers.
Yeah, I think some of those came late. We were down and needed to put up some threes, and there was probably 6-7 attempts. We made a couple late, but both teams shot fairly well with 3. Northview did better with turnovers in the second half, 3 or 4 in that second half. Byron Center had 7 for the game. They took care of the ball. They played hard, and I think they had a good defensive plan to shut down the 3 key scorers for Northview.
Yeah, which teams have seen some film, and you see everything on Huddle nowadays. You get looks, you know exactly what teams are doing, and that's what teams have been doing for Northview. They're making the other players who don't get many shots up, and they're double teaming whenever Northview's big 3, as we call them, their main scorers, get the ball. They're seeing a lot of attention and leaving other people open, and the other people got to pick up some scoring, but not easy to do. But any final comments here?
Well, Northview, I think any chance of tying for the conference probably vaporized tonight. Yep. I doubt whether Christian lost.
Against Lola.
Yep.
Right.
So, you got one more game. Finish that game strong. Get on a high note. Forget about what's happened the past couple weeks. It takes one game to build momentum. And then when March starts, as we know, anything can happen. So, I remember a pretty special team back in 1990 that went to the Final Four and didn't win the conference.
Exactly, that's exactly right, and that's a good point. You get a little bad taste in your mouth from not winning the conference, and then the new season starts next week. They have the number 1 seed. They get a little time here to get off their legs a little bit because they don't have to play that Monday night. They'll play Wednesday against the team that they probably will play against the team that they've beaten twice by 25 points here, Forest Hills Northern. You never know come district time. But they're going to end up probably facing a very tough Rockford team who's got Coopersville, who also, no matter who wins that game, it's a formidable opponent in a district final if Northview gets there.
Yeah, it's been the last few years. It's been a really tough district, and I think who comes out of that district has a good shot at making a little bit of a run. So let's take one game at a time. Momentum again can be built with one game that starts Friday. After that, you got your first district game with Forest Hills Northern, right?
Yep.
And so it's one at a time. One at a time.
All right, well, I appreciate you doing this, and, we'll hopefully do it again next year.
Hey, I really appreciate you letting me join. It's every year we try to do 1 or 2 games, and it's a lot of fun. All
right, thank you, Ryan
Thank you.
Rimpolsky. So Northview goes to 15-5 on the year. Byron Center goes to 16-5. The Bulldogs' next game is Friday at home versus 6th place 7-12 Forest Hills Northern. Final game of the regular season for them. And I'd like to thank AD Pat Marsman for his help accommodating these broadcasts, as well as Steve Nichols, who helps me out so much here accommodating with the setup here. Our next broadcast will be Friday at Northview. It's a doubleheader. I'm going to do the boys and girls game against Greenville. Pre-game show airs at 5:10. Girls will be playing first. Look for the link on the Northview Wildcats Facebook page and on my Twitter feed at Mike Diebold 5. So from Northview High School, this is Mike Diebold along with Ryan Rimpolsky. We thank you for listening to Northview Basketball on the Northview Wildcats YouTube channel. Once again, final score here tonight. Byron Center 61, Northview 56. For everyone listening in, I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Have a great evening. Stay safe and healthy. And we'll see you Friday. Northview doubleheader, guys and girls. Girls first. So long, everybody. And as always, go Wildcats.